Welcome, denizens of the internet, to Call Me Chato. Today, I want to talk to you about the economy of nothing that's being pimped by our friend YouTube. Yes, YouTube is a storehouse of amazing ideas. Yes, it has introduced us to many talented people. Yes, it has democratized entertainment and commentary, but it is also the driver of the economy of nothing. It is because of YouTube, primarily, that we are living in the golden age of the economy of nothing. Never in the history of humankind have so many done so much nothing and tried to make a living at it. And I'm not even talking about Wall Street. Most of you watching this more than likely have real jobs, not make-believe influencer jobs. Maybe in the future, the only jobs left will be vlogging and influencing. And right now, many of you are leaving your crappy real jobs to make a go of this modern gold rush. If you have a video camera and you can upload your footage to YouTube, then you too could be making money doing nothing. But be aware, to make money doing nothing, you have to treat it like a business. And yes, this video is on YouTube, so the irony is not lost on me. First, let's define just what the economy of nothing is. What I mean is people being compensated for doing something that has no meaningful or somewhat dubious outcome, benefit, or usefulness. Of course, this has been going on for decades pre-YouTube. Business advice, personal growth, homeopathy, sociology. But for this video, I'm concentrating on the digital domain just because it has supercharged an exponential growth in the economy of nothing. Sure, one could attach value to anything, but that doesn't change its intrinsic nothingness. This all sounds very snarky, bitchy, and condescending. It's honestly not meant to be, because this is the reality, and it's worth billions of advertising dollars. While I will question the debatable nature of certain problematic activities, I'm not trying to change anything. I'm thankful for the outlet that YouTube has given me. However, I think some context might be helpful, because the economy of nothing would not exist if not for hyper-consumption. But we shouldn't blithely dismiss it either, because I think it's potentially, socially, and personally destructive. The economy of nothing is a perfect fit with our unquenchable urge to buy things online and have it magically appear on our porch. So let's start with some economy of nothing categories. But before we do, I just want to say the one common thread holding this all together is entertainment. People seem to be desperate to be entertained constantly. Okay, to the lists, because that's our favorite YouTube thing, top 10 lists. There are tons of videos on repairing things, how to tie a fly fishing lure, software tutorials, roadkill recipes, etc. I'm not talking about those. Those are useful. I'm talking about inconsequential content that didn't exist until the advent of YouTube, mostly. I will expand on some of these later, but here are the top headliners in no particular order. Reaction videos, repurposers, unboxing videos, rebuttal videos, influencers, top 10 videos, video game walkthroughs, fashion haul videos, relentlessly cruel prank videos, absolutely anything by Logan Paul and Jake Paul, everything on TikTok. Some of you might be asking, how about those how to make money on YouTube videos? They seem kind of suspect. Well, the good ones do offer value, and because of YouTube's rich set of analytics tools, there's lots of science behind it. But yeah, it's a weird category that would never have existed without YouTube. The thing is, anything you can train a camera on can be diverting. Back in the cable access days, there was a channel that was the security camera in a Toronto apartment lobby that was turned on 12 midnight. You could watch people coming and going all night. You'd see a drunken couple enter who were clearly interested in having a shag. It was a favorite with insomniacs. Early internet provided an Eagle's Nest live cam. The difference was that they were experiments. They didn't have sponsors. Do we need more smartphone reviews? Do we need more makeup palette videos, car reviews, RAM speed comparisons? The sheer volume and repetitive nature of these, I think, moves them into the economy of nothing. And here I have to lay the blame on YouTube. If you're trying to get a channel started, worse, trying to maintain it, YouTube is a harsh taskmaster. Sure, the analytics page might congratulate you for a successful video, but if you don't keep it up, it will depress you with comments like, "Your numbers are down because you didn't publish enough this week." And that doesn't even include agonizing over your click-through rate. So what are you going to do? Make more videos, of course. Are fewer videos better than lots of crappy ones? YouTube insists it's the former. And that may be the case for established superstars, but we all suspect it's the latter. Do you, creators, take a few days off or heaven help you, go on a vacation? Hell no! You could drop subscribers. Are you nuts? So I would blame YouTube as the reason for YouTubers producing so much nothing content. YouTube insists a break is good for you, but their analytics page tells you they are liars. And now I come to the core of my thesis that we are in danger of amusing ourselves to death, as postulated by Neil Postman in his 1985 book, coincidentally titled Amusing Ourselves to Death. We are medicating with entertainment like never before. In Aldous Huxley's book, Brave New World, people medicated themselves into bliss and voluntarily sacrificed their rights. Sound familiar? We are handing over our personal data without a thought to Facebook, Google, TikTok, whomever. In Amusing Ourselves to Death, Postman substitutes television for Huxley's pleasure drug. Postman wrote, "We willingly exchange our citizen rights for consumer entertainment." And today we substitute television for the usual suspects, including streaming services. This abundance of choice has commodified entertainment. Less effort makes things less meaningful. That is why I'm calling this out as the economy of nothing, and not just dismissing it as, oh, what's wrong with a little bit of light fluffery? Because this amusement drug's purpose is increased consumption. The economy of nothing is not the nothing economy. You could argue that it's your personal choice to lead a life of hypermaterialism, but is it? The weapons at the disposal of the digital overlords are far greater than our retrograde lizard brains can deal with. Perhaps that will be the evolutionary change in future generations, their ability to fight the algorithm. Each new epoch creates new kinds of work, new categories of work. The steam engine ushered in the Industrial Revolution. Cars ushered in personal freedom. Computers and the information age have had and continues to have perhaps the longest unbroken string of epochs of innovation. But that's not why we're here. Time to talk about the trash. And number one on my list, of course, is influencers. A huge growing business of nothing. But a 2019 survey indicated that 86% of young Americans aged 13 to 38 wanted to become social media influencers. What happened to archaeologists, astronaut, skateboarder like Tony Hawk? Real jobs. Wanting to be an influencer is like wanting to be air. They want to be famous for being famous. They want to skip the busting your ass playing disgusting nightclubs for 10 years part. Now you just practice some dance moves and in 3 months you can be a TikTok influencer. According to the Digital Marketing Institute, 70% of teens trust influencers more than traditional celebrities. 4 in 10 millennial subscribers say their favorite influencer understands them better than their own friends. 57% of fashion and beauty companies engage in influencer marketing. The influencer marketing industry is expected to hit $13.8 billion in 2022. Will there be enough influencers? What's the burnout, the turnover rate? YouTube influencers are becoming millionaires. Influencer agencies are popping up like weeds. Forget about showbiz or modeling moms. Get ready for influencer moms. I hate repurposers. These are YouTube leeches who sit on their fat asses, scour traditional media sources, as well as Twitter, Reddit, etc., and then read from them on camera with a bit of added pointless commentary. The thumbnails and titles are extremely clickbaity. They are a phenomena unique to YouTube, and they can go to hell. Rebuttal videos. You know the drill. Creationist makes a video debunking evolution. Evolutionist produces a rebuttal creationist video, and the feedback loop begins. It's an industry of flat earthers, anti-flat earthers, anti-vaxxers, anti-vaxxers, and on and on and on. The point here is they feed off each other. They wouldn't exist if each other didn't have each other. Their arguments are repetitive, no one agrees with the other, and it's all entertainment for their core audiences. I don't know if you could characterize these as having a symbiotic relationship or a parasitic one. All these, or many of these actors, can assemble sizable followings and good YouTube revenue. Scientists say there's no such thing as the perpetual motion machine. Clearly, they are wrong. A pure YouTube invention. One or more people watch a music video, listen to a song, watch a TV episode, movie, trailer, something, essentially any kind of content that they can steal and claim fair use. This is one of the stupidest things on YouTube. Watching someone watching something. The big come on is when it's advertised as first time listening to this band. Whew, that Roger Whittaker song is going to slay them. A curious subgenre of this category is the black people listening to 60s and 70s white rock and roll. One of the popular reactor bands is our very own Canadian legends Rush. Phil Collins's In the Air Tonight, the song, exploded after one of these reaction videos went viral. So there is some use to them. I know the Nightwish Army loves watching their heroes being reacted to, but it's still dumb. I hate TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but not because they are shallow and pathetically sad examples of acting out. The reason is that they have turned people into trained seals doing tricks for fish. YouTube Shorts and TikTok dangle their platform in front of you and you jump, flip, dance, lip sync like morons. What are you getting back in return? Views? Likes? Comments about how great you were? Do you really need another place to put videos of dogs and cats sliding on freshly waxed flooring? Have some self-respect. That's it for the top 5 digital nothing categories. What did you think? I'm sure you have your own selections. Leave a comment as usual. Let me close off with these final words. Micro-entertainments are a drug we use as a substitute for real human interaction. Have we lost the ability to distinguish between the meaningful and the meaningless? Do you care? The only thing on the minds of people at a movie theater is, when is this damn thing going to be over so I can check my phone? For creators, YouTube is like golf. You hit that one viral video and you think you can hit it again, and you're addicted. For those of you who are on this platform only to make money, good luck. Make sure you have an original angle that inspires you to make interesting content and work hard. It's a weird job with no seeming end and not much to show for it once you've quit. Where do you go after YouTube? What do you put on your resume? I made nothing. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.